Welcome back to News Radio 590 AM and 99.7 on your FM dial and everywhere at newsradioklbj.com. Let's give them the business. Brought to you by myfurnituremarket.com. Tesla has stopped taking orders for their cheapest model of the Cybertruck electric vehicle. Newsman Ted Linder explains.
Elon Musk said last fall that Tesla had 1 million reservations for the $61,000 Cybertruck. But now its $100,000 version is the cheapest model available for order on the automaker's website. Analysts say that Tesla's move shows that demand is a lot less than originally thought. Consumers and investors have been closely watching the supply and demand of Tesla's Cybertruck after Musk invested heavily in the EV truck line in recent years with the goal of producing 200,000 annually. Deliveries of the Cybertruck, which features a trapezoidal exterior design that was inspired by the movie Blade Runner, as well as a stainless steel body, began in November of 2023 after years of delay and a difficult production ramp-up. Ted Lindner, Fox News.
Let's take a look at your money. Here's reporter Jessica Ettinger.
Wall Street opens this morning after stocks took that big plunge a week ago today. But by Friday, the S&P had clawed back those losses. So we start over again. Job cuts making some headlines. So much attention is being paid to the labor market and whether it's really slowing. Stellantis is ending production of the Ram Classic pickup truck and says it's cutting nearly 2,500 plant workers. Cisco reportedly getting ready to cut thousands. And Paramount Global says it will cut thousands. It owns the Paramount Movie Studio, CBS Television, Showtime, Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, and more, plus the Paramount Global streaming service.
Announcement that it's cutting 15% of its staff speaks to media's struggles right now. Now, Paramount surprised profitability in its streaming division, reassuring investors that they are on track to close their Skydance deal and that the combined new company will find an additional $1.5 billion in savings. Now, all of this speaks to the challenge of competing with Netflix, which surged past expectations, not bogged down by any legacy businesses.
CNBC's Julia Borston taking a page out of the fast food chain playbook. Applebee's, Chili's, Outback, and P.F. Chang's, those are fast casual restaurants. They're now adding value items to their menus. At privately held P.F. Chang's, it's a $5 happy hour deal, $5 drinks and snacks.
Here you can get a nice drink, you can get better quality food, and it's going to be honestly cheaper than McDonald's.
That customer spoke with NBC at an L.A. location of P.F. Chang's.
Word at the pump is gas prices may have stopped rising, at least temporarily.
Gas prices have likely peaked for the summer, and Gas Buddy says there's been a notable drop in demand. Prices will drop even more in about 5 weeks when refiners switch to less expensive winter blend gas and gas stations are allowed to sell it. Oh, and there's plenty of oil.
The U.S. retains the crown of the world's largest oil producer. Oil production in the U.S. is at record-setting levels.
Gas Buddy's Patrick DeHaan on NBC. Americans also bought a record number of electric vehicles in the last quarter as more affordable models are coming on the market. On today's watch list, no big economic reports. Investors are on hold for the latest on inflation. That comes day after tomorrow. That'll be the CPI, the Consumer Price Index. Also later this week, we get new numbers on retail sales for July and more data on the housing market. As mortgage rates heading into the weekend, we're hovering around 6.5%, according to Mortgage News Daily.
That is reporter Jessica Ettinger. You might have a way of beating those ride-sharing surge in pricing, but it's going to cost you. We get the story from newsman Eben Brown.
Surge pricing is when ride-hail apps raise their prices due to increased demand or decreased availability, like during rush hours. But Lyft, the popular rideshare service, now has something new to bring the fares lower during what they call prime time. The company's new price lock for Lyft riders will cost less than $5 a month by subscription, and that will keep fares much lower during peak hours, the company says. Price lock is different than Lyft's pink service tier, but it will cap prices for specific routes at specific times. Eben Brown, Fox News.
It is 5:55.
The Todd and Oz Show.